I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I was reflecting on the Nigerian socio-political situation and our politicians. And one principle I learned years back came into mind. It's called the Peter Principle by Lawrence J. Peter. Lawrence J. Peter stated a principle. It was supposed to be a satire like Marco Cipola's principle. But it's true. It says when you keep promoting a man in the hierarchy of anything, initially at the bottom level, he might be super competent. You promote him to another level, he becomes quite competent. Then you promote him to a top level, he becomes incompetent. That is, if you keep promoting a man, you will promote him into incompetence. And I will add that unless the man develops himself to meet the realities of his new challenges, you can be a very good politician at a regional level, local level, senatorial level, governorship level. It does not qualify you to be a president of a complex nation like Nigeria. And you can be a commissioner in your state. It does not qualify you to become a minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. You could have been very competent in a certain activity. You might be a good professor of economics. Does not make you qualified to be a governor of the central bank. You can be a good banker. If they promote you to be the governor of the central bank, you can mess up. And that's what's happening in Nigeria. People are promoted into incompetence, and nothing works in this country. Nothing works in this country. And then you have people who see their positions as entitlements. They see them as traditional offices, and they don't resign, even in the midst of terrible misbehavior and failures. They don't resign. And it is sickening and it is sad, particularly in a nation where we have all kinds of people that are very brilliant and have excelled at top levels globally. Dangote could be a good businessman, but it doesn't qualify him to be in charge of a group or belong to a group that will restore the economic fortunes of Nigeria. Dangote has gotten to where he is, not purely on excellence alone, but by government patronage and rules that have favored him. Because how can you build a refinery without securing the source of your basic raw materials? How can you build one of the biggest refineries in the world and you did not secure the supply base for your raw materials, and now you are crying wolf? It's very unexpected. So we might just be going round and round in a cycle of incompetence. I have a very good driver, and I was too very dedicated, very truthful. He will not eat your money. And I was thinking of taking him to a position in the office that will involve money. But he would need to interact with people. And my wife told me that his temperament, he gets angry easily, that he might not be able to manage that position. I have somebody working for me somewhere, and very loyal, very dedicated, and I was thinking of promoting him to a level, but I realized that one very tiny thing will bring him down because he has not managed that well. You see, so managing a state is different from managing a nation. Managing a local government is different from managing a state, and we don't realize Peter's law. And that's why also in a lot of businesses that we run, we should be very careful to make our children grow through the ranks and understand what it entails to take top leadership positions and prepare for them. I know a very young man that took over a ministry, very big ministry. But the day I was listening to his, he was being introduced, I was reading about his CV. He trained himself in every aspect that that ministry would need to excel. And he is competent and he is doing well. Don't just have an ambition. Remember, manufacture yourself before you market yourself. Remember, develop yourself before you aspire for offices and positions. Until we put competent people, we have a way of bringing competent people into offices and positions of leadership in Nigeria. We'll keep having these disappointments and failures and people who are running from pillar to post, some assaulting and making blunders from here to here and there to there. It's sad and it's sickening. I will do another video on the recent change in government in the United Kingdom based on something I read somewhere online. God bless you. I remain Dr. Charles Apoki. Remember, I have a conference coming up online. It's a webinar. 2nd and 3rd of August, our usual monthly webinar. And it is tagged create global impact, making global impact, living purposefully, and attaining financial independence. Send a message to +234 7052136763. Remember to share these videos and most importantly, subscribe. 60% of our viewers have not yet subscribed. It's a responsibility you owe yourself and you owe society to share and to subscribe. God bless you.